Well, it proved to be a tough growing season for mid-Michigan. Field crops like corn and soybeans. You had a wet fall, warm winter, and wet spring have made it hard for farmers to do their jobs.
Our Kent Davis joins us now here live in the studio to explain just how farmers have been impacted and what experts say is going on. Kent.
I've had this story in the works for several weeks now, but it's been on the back burner because farmers literally haven't had the spare time to talk. Look at that, they're working late into the night. That's how tough it's been for the growers of mid-Michigan.
This year we started late, about May 10th, because it was wet, and then it seemed like every 3 days we would get a rainstorm.
Bill Hunt, owner of Hunt Farms, says they're about 2 weeks behind schedule because of the rain. And it's having an impact on his crew.
The morale starts going down because they're thinking, geez, we're never going to get this done.
This comes after barely finishing last fall's harvest in February because the ground was too wet to work with.
Somewhere between the 5th to the 15th of December for us to get all our harvesting done.
This spring, Hunt and his crew have worked into the dark hours of the night, catching up when fields are dry. But according to an expert, that necessary dryness could become a late season problem.
So years ago, it would spread that rainfall kind of somewhat evenly over the calendar year. So we may now have the same total rainfall, but how it comes is very, very different.
Teresa Crook, a crop educator for MSU Extension, says she's observed similar problems across the mid-Michigan region and that climate change might play a role.
The weather patterns have just become more volatile and more intense versus what we've had seen this historically.
So for now, Hunt has to work hard to beat his insurance deadline and make plans for potential failures.
What do? Do you replant? Do you let it go? Is it getting too late? Do you pray that the rest of the corn will compensate for that spot? And Hunt says the delays they faced led to a lower profit for the farm by nearly $150,000. And their late harvest also saw problems with the type of fungal infection that affected some of the corn. We'll be checking in with them later this season to see how things are going. In Flint, Kent Davis, ABC 12 News.